Hey there, guys. Andy Hayes here, founder and creator of Plum Deluxe. And I wanted to take a minute and say happy 2020. It's a new year, a new decade, and lots of exciting things coming up here at Plum Deluxe. So, we know you guys love our Facebook videos. So, I'm here to take a minute to talk to you about 2020, give you some haha 2020 vision on what's coming up this year with Plum Deluxe. So we have a list of 20 things, and I would dare say half of them are spoilers. So if you do not want to be spoiled, please swipe away, up, left, right. I don't have any idea which direction, but if you don't want spoilers, it's time to leave now. Otherwise, we're going to just jump right into it. I also have interspersed with today's 20 for 2020 some questions that we received from the customer feedback survey. We had thousands of responses. It was kind of crazy how many people took time to tell us their thoughts about what they were enjoying about Plum Deluxe, what their hopes were for the future, and we've been kind of pouring over those the last couple of weeks and thinking a lot about the things. And what's nice is a lot of the things that you had to say were the same things we had planned and we had on our mind. So the good news is a lot of the 20 for 2020 are things that you guys mentioned. So that's why I really wanted to take time and share. So let's hop to it. So these are in no priority order. They're in the order that I thought of them when I typed up my notes. So first of all, everyone would like a better Refer a Friend program, and so you're getting one because we want one too. Right now, the Refer a Friend just comes via email at a certain point after you purchase, and going forward, it's going to be in the My Account area. So if you're shopping with us in the shop and you don't have an account, you'll want to set one up because we're going to be adding a lot of new features in that area over the coming year. And it's free, easy to set up. You just need an email address. You don't have to tell us your social security number or anything crazy. So it's really good feature. Makes it easier to track things. So I would highly suggest setting up one if you don't have it. There's a little account button in the upper right hand corner of the website. So don't forget to add that. Number two, new tea flavors. Of course, we launched the new year with a tea that's quickly becoming a hot favorite, which is the buttery shortbread tea. Um, they were just making samples in there, and it smells amazing. It's really good. It's a honeybush tea. It's taken me a year to make this tea, so I'm quite proud of how good it smells and how good it tastes. But March 1st, we're having a big drop of 3 new flavors that also have taken us just a long, long time to produce. Just get it right. We're stickler for details, and so we really want to teas that we're proud of. And so the at least 3 new ones I know of that are coming on March 1st are going to be pretty spectacular. Number 3, more accessories. That was just the most common thing. People are really enjoying things like these new mugs that we have for Valentine's Day. These are really cute. They have kind of this heart design that's not flat. I'm not sure what you would call this, embossed, embellished. It's really neat. But we have more tins coming, and I just 2 days ago, yesterday, we got some of them in, so I thought I would show. So they're the same size as our elephant tins. One is this, where there's tea, there's hope, and it's super cute. Kind of reminds me of, if you look at this side, it reminds me of Alice in Wonderland. It's got this kind of, it's again has this embossed, and these are great. They're perfect for like 1 or 2 ounces depending on which kind of tea. And then we also have this one that we saw at the tea show last year, and it's the cats. So I know we have a lot of cat lovers because we see you on the internet, and so we have this cat one that's really fun. So these will be in the shop probably by the time that you see this video. And we have a couple more designs coming of this same size since everyone seems to really like this size. So that'll be fun. These are great to add in as gifts, gift sets. They're a nice complement to the ceramic canisters that a lot of the tea club members are purchasing because you have the dry erase. So we're really looking for cool accessories that are pretty but also practical. So be on the lookout for more of that. More giveaways, and what was really interesting is we've been working on this, and we've got some great partnerships lined up. I just heard about one of my perfect ideal partner brands responded to my email today. But you guys wanted more giveaways too, so that's what we're going to do. They're not just going to be tea. We're actually partnering with brands of things that we know you guys will like. So they're going to be cool stuff. That said, we do have a lot of great giveaways. Like right now, as we record this, we're doing a Lunar New Year recipe contest. You can win a year of tea. Yes, an entire year of tea, just by submitting a recipe and garnering votes for that recipe. So be sure to check the website if you haven't seen that. But we're going to be doing more of those for sure. That was a very common feedback request. Number 5, more information, not just on Facebook. So a lot of people said that they just morally have disconnected from Facebook, and we totally support that. So we want to make sure that if you're not on Facebook, you can still get access to the things that you want to be involved in. And so that's email. That's the best. That everybody has an email address pretty much, if you're shopping online at least or buying tea. So email would be the best place. So if you're not getting emails from us, make sure that you sign up for our list. Or if you did and you're not getting the emails, drop us a note and we'll see if we can help. But the best thing to do is just check your spam and make sure that if you receive email from us that you add us to your address book or whitelist. Very important. If you want to get those emails and giveaways and all that good stuff. More tea education is number 6. We're actually revamping our Learn tab on our website completely, to the point where it's even going to have a 5-part course on tea education that you can sign up for free. That was a very common request again in the customer feedback. We also every week post kind of an answer to a tea question on our blog, and we send that out via our newsletter, email newsletter on Sundays. But we're going to make sure that we just stay right on top of that and continue to answer your tea questions. So keep in mind, if you ever have a tea question, check our blog first. There's just years of posts there. And let us know in the comments if there's a tea question that you want us to answer that we haven't answered on our blog so far. Speaking of questions, I'm going to jump in and do a question real quick. We had a question, why did the themed boxes go away? So we did like the Victorian box and the British box and the Alice in Wonderland box. And we just found those just really difficult to manage there. So many moving parts. We would buy things from vendors, and then the vendors would go out of business or wouldn't be able to send us the things in time. And then managing that wait list when people would purchase, and then we would ship them at a certain time. That said, we do have one box, the most popular box in our store right now, which is the British Tea Time box. It's not exactly the same as the one people got originally, but it's still the coolest. You know, I lived in the UK for 5 years, so I kind of feel like I know my way around and really channeled that, putting that box together. So we have that one, and we might do other ones, but we do have the one. So if you want more of the themed boxes, give us your vote by purchasing a British box if you haven't already. Number 7, more holiday celebrations. I thought this was fun. Last year we did like a Halloween tea and people loved it. And I had said, and I enjoyed it, and we all said we should do more of those, like Mardi Gras and Mother's Day and Father's Day. And so we're going to do it. And that's what you guys asked us too. So look for those. That'll be like themed tea blends that'll be available during the time frames of those holidays. So we're going to just do them all, as many as we can. So look for that. That's going to be pretty exciting. And I also feel like it really reminds us of the kind of our mission, which was, creating moments that matter, which is our tagline. So it's going to help us kind of remind us that is still really important. All right, number 8, community. We're all about community, and people wanted more ways to connect with other people in the community, more spaces and places to hang out with people, and so we're going to do all we can in 2020 to support that. Number 9, a page on the website where you can tell what's coming and what's leaving. We actually have that internally for ourselves, and so we're going to just make that public. Obviously, we're not going to reveal everything, but for example, we know every summer we have certain teas, like the popular grapefruit tea or the orange cream hammock blend. That's always coming back. So we're going to have a place where you can go and find out when is your favorite coming back, but there'll still be surprises. We won't tell you everything. And so that'll be part of the Shop for Tea page on the website. So that'll be coming really soon. Number 10, I just heard an update about this, so it's moving forward very slowly but surely. Decaf versions of your favorite blends. So think like the Reading Nook blend or Peaches and Cream, but decaf. Decaf blacks are, difficult to work with because they don't taste the same exactly. Um, Something about it. So we really had to kind of work on the recipes, and also getting a consistent access to decaf blacks because there's not that many out there that meet our standards. So those are coming. So as soon as I can, those will be coming your way. Number 11, I wrote down more joy and more laughter. So Jenna, who's behind the camera, who came on in the fall as our social media manager and community manager, has been doing a great job of reminding us all to have a little brevity in the day. 2020 is going to be filled with things that are maybe not so enjoyable, I'm sure. And so we want to just, keep it a little more light. That's not to say, tea education and talking about interesting parties and things on our blog isn't going to stop, but just the lighter moments shouldn't be forgotten either. So big thanks to Jenna to keep reminding us about that. Number 12, we joined Reddit. If you're on Reddit, come follow us. Come tell us where we should hang out. If you're not familiar with Reddit, it's just a kind of a internet forum, sort of. But they have tea sections. So if you're on Reddit, our handle is Plum Deluxe. That's easy to find. So give us a shout out. We would love to meet more people over there. Number 13, your birthday. We're going to be doing something about birthdays this year. And again, that's going to be part of your My Account feature. So if you don't have a My Account login on our website, you want to set one up. And it's free. Just head over to the upper right-hand corner and hit My Account. And if you're not sure if you have one, try to sign up. And it will tell you already have, this email address is already registered. And then just reset your password and you're all good. Number 14, sort of related to the account feature, Tea Club members listening will be well aware we have two different websites, one for club members, plumdeluxe.club, and the .com for everyone. We don't like the .club. You guys don't like the .club. .club is going away. Out of here. It's actually a little more technically challenging than you might think, but it's happening because none of us like it. And back to the joy and laughter. Let's get rid of things we don't like. So that'll be going away. Our web developer, Rodney's already working on it, getting a plan together. So you'll be well communicated with, and the new way will be much easier. So I don't think it'll be difficult at all. If you're not a club member or you don't use the .club, you don't need to worry about it because it's going away. Number 15 is snacks. I can't say too much about this, but I'm heading to the Fancy Food Show this month, which is a kind of a gourmet show for buyers. And I have some specific things in mind. And this was very common on the list of what people would like. So I will be taking over the Instagram while I'm there and doing stuff on stories. So if you're on Instagram, I'll be posting there. And then probably give some of that for the newsletter and then also in our Facebook group. So there'll be plenty of ways to kind of get a sense of what's going on there. Number 16, speaking of snacks, hot chocolate is coming back. We had an amicable breakup with our hot chocolate vendor. We just kept getting, things would arrive and they would be spilt in the box, and nobody wants spilled hot chocolate, I don't think. So we kind of had to pause for that, but we're going to give it a do-over, and knowing what we know now, we're going to do it better. So hot chocolate's coming back. 17, another thing that was also on the list of very popular requests was additional sizes. We have the 1 ounce bags. Holding here our winter peppermint puer. This is so good. If you haven't tried it, be sure. So these are 1 ounce. And then if you're a club member, you can also get a pound, which is 16 ounces. That's a lot of these. And depending on your needs, this might be too small, a pound might be too much. So we're going to try to find something in the middle. 3, 4 ounces, maybe something with a tin kind of combination. I don't know. We haven't really thought about it. You have to think about a lot of things like the packaging, where is it going to sit in our workshop, what kind of boxes it go in to go into the mail. So there's a lot of pieces to think about, but we heard you, this is really important, so we're going to work on that for you. taking a second to do another question that was submitted. A lot of people asked, why don't you have unflavored teas? And the answer is, well, we do. So one of our most popular teas is the Fog Cutter blend, which is just a breakfast blend with a little, just a touch of lemon peel. A tea maker that used to work here made that recipe, and it was just a star, and we've kept it ever since. So that's an unflavored tea. It does have the lemon peel, but there's hardly anything in there. A few years ago, we did do a line of unflavored teas, and they just didn't sell. Tea does expire. We just don't want it sitting on our shelves. And most of the things that we sell, we're always trying to restock because we're going through the tea so fast. So that's what we want, to be in that kind of situation. But if there are unflavored types of teas that you really think we should carry, leave us a comment below, and maybe we'll put something together. Maybe a test of people that want something. We can do a group buy and try that out and just see what happens. I would love to do that, but we need to find things that we know will sell quickly enough. So let's see what we can do there. Number 18, for those of you in the Northwest, we're going to be doing a lot less events. They just don't make sense for us. We just don't cover our butts when we go to those. They're also kind of difficult to organize. They require a lot of effort to get everyone, not everything there. So we're going to be paring back a lot on that. So I know it's kind of disappointing for some folks, but hopefully you will find us online, because that's where we are 24/7. Number 19, new treats and surprises in your shipments. So our production team has been testing and trying different things out last year that we might include in your shipments. Just small, nice things, nothing crazy. That's coming in 2020, so I'm excited to hear what you think. So that one, those are fun surprises, so I'm not going to spoil it. I'm going to let them enjoy the big reveal of sending those to you. So be looking out for some new things that you might not have seen before in your shipments. And then last but not least, number 20, we are not changing our high standards. So we try to get your orders out as quickly as possible, making the teas look great, be consistent. So we're really working hard on making sure that the standards that we've established from the beginning are maintained, and that when anything goes wrong, that you get a kind and quick response. And so that's our commitment, and it's important. That's really important to me and important to everyone who works here. And so that's why we wanted to end the 20 for 2020 with that sentiment. So that was a lot of spoilers. I'd love to know what you're most excited about. So if you want to take a second and leave a comment below and say if you remember the number or just the comment, what thing you're most excited about out of that list of the 20 for 20. I'd love to hear. Love to see what you think. Again, new year, new decade. I hope you're also thinking about how you're going to improve yourself, what your focuses are for the new year, the new decade, where you want to be in 10 years from now or 12 months from now. But we're excited that you're here with us today. So that's all I wanted to share with you. So thanks so much for your time. Again, my account feature, plumdeluxe.com. You can also be looking out for the new teas, the new tins, and all the other new things coming. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Andy, founder, creator of Plum Deluxe. Until next time, see you later.